Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today I have a lot of great information. And this stock, I'm telling you right now, I don't really do this. I know I say, I believe this is a buy, but this is a buy. This is a buy right off the top. Upwork is in the same realm of Fiverr. If you know anything about Fiverr, like when you look at my screen, you see the raw swirl in the top right corner. Fiverr did that. A freelancer from Fiverr did that. Okay, a lot of the overlays and things that you see on YouTube, people are going to Fiverr. People are outsourcing logos, design, some of my intro music. If you guys are familiar with some of my intro music, someone on Fiverr did that. I don't know graphic animation. I don't. But I went to Fiverr versus going to somewhere in America because, quite frankly, a lot of these things will cost me no more than $50 for them. So I want to make this transparent logo that you see. Okay, I should be pointing this way, right here, right? This right here, $50 or less. Okay, a lot of the intro music and all of that, someone on Fiverr put that together for me. These people are living in Bangladesh, Israel. They come from all over the world to freelance on Fiverr, and you get quality work for a very, very low price. Now, these are very short projects that's on Fiverr. Very, very short projects. But on Upwork, these are long projects that is more sustainable, either for you to go and find a job or a project you can work on as a product manager, a program manager, or animator, or IT person, or software person. They have all sorts of stuff. That is why this stock is so valuable for your portfolio, and then you should hold it long term. Let me just entice you a little bit. Let me just attract you a little bit with the numbers from Fiverr so you guys understand what I'm talking about. Now, Fiverr is a freelance one as well, but it's mostly for short-term projects, something that's going to be done within anywhere from 2 to 5 days, but not Upwork. Upwork is for the long haul. And listen, when Fiverr came out in 2019, their release was $26, okay? Look at Fiverr now. Look at Fiverr right now. Fiverr per share is $164 per share. They came out last year, June, at $26. So now let's go over to Upwork. Look at Upwork right now. Look at Upwork. This is bouncing back, okay? This is bouncing back from COVID-19. Remember, I keep telling you guys, COVID-19 was a time for you to sell. Any tragic, any recession, any depression, if the world is not on fire, it's time to buy. That's what investors do. That's what investors do. We should have all bought this stock at $5. Okay? Now, this stock came back out in 2018. No one really knew about it. Now it's taking off because you know what? COVID-19 has done something to America that's absolutely great. That's going to help a lot of people. I don't mean the deaths. I don't mean the loss of jobs. Not that part. That was horrible. I am talking about people working from home, and we're doing everything virtual. I know that takes away a lot of, socializing and networking. I got it. But there's a plus side to this. You're going to spend more time with your family. You're going to spend more time getting things done around the house, especially when you have that break. When you take a break, you can go get things done around your house. See, Upwork is also a way you can go and find a job, or you can go and find people to help you with your business. But let's get to the stock. I'm going to get to the business a little bit later, okay? So for the past year, Upwork has been up 86%. The past 3 months, it's been up 100%. The last month, it's been up 51%. The past week, it's been up 52%. And today, it's up. Okay, so I usually wait. I can't do it. I got to make me some money, guys. So with this, I want to go and buy shares, okay? But I'm going to go in and I'm going to buy an option, Okay, I don't really care how much this option costs. Let me see if I care. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 options. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy 2 options. I gotta do it because no, November 20th. No, that's too close. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let me go back. I'm getting a little excited. You know how I get excited. I don't want to get too excited. Okay. I think I'm gonna go all. Let's see. Continue. One. I think I'm buying one for December 18th, right before Christmas, and people start holding back their money. Okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and put $300 in Robinhood. I'm gonna put $300 in Robinhood. Okay. It's some money to be made. I mean, you guys watching the election, good luck with that. Let's see here. Come on. Love doing things live so you guys understand how things are working behind the scenes, essentially. I could do all of this behind the scenes, but to me, it doesn't have any value. All right, here we go again. So we buying one at 215, expiration date at December 18th. We're looking at a change, implied volatility 74%. So let's buy now before it blows up. Let's buy now before it blows up. Okay. All right, let's get back to the review. Let's get back to the review. Now, I bought that option. That's going to show up sometime. So for you guys who are unfamiliar with Upwork, let me tell you about it. So it's an online marketplace that enables businesses to find, hire, listen, to find and hire paid freelancers for short-term and long-term projects. So when you talk about short-term, you're now in the field of Fiverr. They want to take some of that business away from Fiverr because Fiverr has been doing excellent. Okay, and a lot of people really haven't heard of Upwork. I didn't hear of Upwork until last year, but Upwork is a little more expensive than Fiverr. So that's why I always say, hey man, go to Fiverr and get that done. Or you want graphic overlays for a video, or you're trying to put out poster signs and banners, go to Fiverr, man. They'll design it. The only thing you need to take is the graphic art, put it on whatever paper, billboard, sign, poster, wherever you want to put it on. But if you won't get the work for cheap, and it's quality work. Okay, can't support my emblem, Ross World. Okay, I didn't have an idea what I want my emblem to be, but they came up with different ones. I was like, wow, I like that one. I just picked it. I can show you a slew of other designs that Ross World was going to be, but I picked that one. Okay. Again, so it's a marketplace. Offers include Upwork Basic, Upwork Plus, Upwork Business, Upwork Enterprise, and Upwork Payroll. The company was founded by Odessa Translator. I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. And it's headquartered in Santa Clara, California. All right. It was founded in 2013. Let's see, 570 employees. They deal in software. Okay, that's about it. It says up shares rise sharply on strength of freelance work, 22%. And look at this, buy 71%, hold 29%. And ever since COVID-19, which was in their Q2, okay, Q2 quarter, they've been booming because everybody's working from home and a lot of people are going to stay at home, okay? So Dropbox, Revolve Group, Nordstrom, and Slack, but we understand Fiverr International is in this sector. They're their direct competition, okay? Let's move on. Let's see here. Let's see. We're only going to go over to performance. We might look at their EPS over here. Look at their performance, ladies and gentlemen. Year to date, 165% for Upwork. So if you're not going to buy, please buy individual shares. But I bought an option. I may go back with that rest of money and just invest it. Okay. That was it $85 I should have left. I'm going to go back and buy some shares and I'm going to hold it. Upwork is going to blow up. I'm telling you, Upwork is going to blow up because it's going to do those long-term projects that Fiverr really doesn't do. But there is another side of Fiverr. They got Fiverr Business that may start to compete with Upwork. Okay. Just to let you know. Now, the EPS is only 25 cents negative. That means that they are reinvesting a lot of their money back into business to provide more services, more products, et cetera, right? And marketing and strategy and all that good stuff. Now, let's look at this. There's a story to be told here. So when they first came out, they were doing okay, right? They made a peak at $22.72. Then they started to go down, and then COVID-19 didn't help them out. But boom, COVID-19 helped. A lot of businesses said, you know what, we want to keep business, people in all sorts of services, especially the healthcare field. You got doctors and nurses doing stuff right from the home. People are getting evaluated. All sorts of things are still going on. Software engineers are building platform for schools. So this is very important that you know this information because, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a well-educated investor in different sectors and industries, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to make a lot of money because you're going to see the future. Okay, so if you are an investor, you don't see the future, you won't make a lot of money. Because if you invest in right here, right now, if you invest like you're a day trader, then you're going to lose every single time. Day traders look at analytics the entire day to see when to buy and when to sell, and then they're done. Investors, they look to the future to say, if I put $1,000, if I put $100 in this stock right now, what are the indicators of this stock gaining me 10, 15, 20, 50%? That is how you should be looking at this, okay? And this is why I'm trying to tell you, just like I told you, Neo, okay? Just like I told you, Neo, Ross may be onto something. That's me. Ross may be onto something. So listen, at $5.40, the world as we know it changed to virtual. Then all of a sudden, look at Upwork. It kind of goes along with their stock. Upwork is working up. Never mind. You get what I'm saying. Now they're at $28.30. Could this stock go back down? Yes. I think whenever we get a true vaccine out of this, listen, guys, it takes years of studying in phases to come up with a vaccine to give to people. They just can't pop one out in less than a year. Don't believe that jazz. Okay, you need trials. Okay, you need a control group. You need placebos to pair it against. It's going to take a while. So Upwork is going to be doing good for a very long time. And even when people start to go back to work from them jobs you're really going to go back to work, like construction, you can't do virtual. There's still going to be a lot of people that will keep their jobs right there in the office because it's cheaper for them instead of buying an office building or renting out a suite. So Upwork is going to have a lot of work, and they're going to be in competition with Fiverr, and that's good. You should, if you got the money, invest in both of them. But if you want to start off at a low price point, Upwork is going to be great for your portfolio. Let's move on. Let's see if there's any pertinent, because I'm going to get into some great information here. And I'm trying to, in this sense, I'm telling you, just like I told you, Neo was going to blow up when it was at $3, and look where Neo is at, $30. I'm telling you, this is going to blow up, and you'll be a fool not to have in your portfolio. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want no money. I'm just trying to let you know. Now, Zacks has this at a value of a D. Okay, stay with me. I'm going to make a point here. Zacks has this at a value of a D and a growth as a B and C as a momentum. I agree with this. The value is not a D. The value is an A, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you why. I'm going to give you some context to this. I'm going to tell you why the value of Upwork is an A versus Zacks is a D. And these guys are intelligent, okay? Let me shut this. I got the sun shining through. Give me 1 second. Okay? Give me 1 second. Here we go. Now I'm going to break this down to you guys. You're going to see why you should invest in Upwork. Now, yesterday, I came out and I told you guys about this stock right here. Canopy Growth. Did I not? Did I tell you to buy this stock? Didn't I tell you about the weed industry? Didn't I tell you about this? Didn't I tell you about this stock, that you should buy this stock yesterday? And I believe I bought an option. I'm gonna show you that the information I give you, I do my research and I do my homework. Okay. Now I'm probably up a few dollars. I'm up $22. This was up to 30% yesterday on option. I bought 2 options for Canopy Growth. Now, watch this. I told you in that video yesterday that in the next 2 years, there will be 5 to 10 states that make weed legal. And I don't just mean medicinal, I mean recreational. Now, if you guys haven't heard this news, Arizona, New Jersey, South Dakota vote to legalize recreational marijuana. I did not know this when I did the stock review. I bullshit you not. I'm telling you the truth. I did not know. And right after I did the review, a couple of hours later, we was going to my son's football game, and we found out that, 5 states are legalizing weed. Now, they didn't put all the 5 states up here, but there's 2 more. Montana. It says right here, results have not yet been determined. Listen to this. On recreational marijuana for Montana and Mississippi medical marijuana measure. So what I'm trying to tell you is you might want to listen and make some money, because I just do my research and then boom, news come out the same day. I'm not a Nostradamus, as I said before, but when I'm talking about Upwork, you may want to buy some Upwork in your portfolio. A matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and buy me in the rest of that $300. I'm gonna buy some more. Now, this is Upwork's platform. Okay, it says hire approved pros with confidence using the world's largest remote talent platform. And here's the things that it deal with. If you want somebody to write for you, like me, it took a long time for me to write the little stuff I wrote on my website. It did. I had to come up with some really good stuff. But I probably could have hired somebody off of Upwork to write for me. Sales and marketing. How do I sell my YouTube or my t-shirts or get more marketing out there on my website so I can get more clients? Upwork. Design and creativity. How do I make another emblem or another intro or background music when I'm talking and giving you guys stock reviews? Upwork. Web, mobile, and software design. How do I create an app for my business? Upwork. Admin support. I'm a one-man business, or I'm a 2-person LLC or 3-person LLC. How do I have, if I'm busy, for somebody to take care of the little minuscule things for my business? Upwork. Customer service. Somebody has a problem. You guys get a writer for the customer service rep to write down all the intricacies of the business. So instead of calling you, they call them. Upwork. Data science and analytics. You want someone to review the things that you're putting out from your website, your mobile app, any products you have. You want analytics how to increase sales and increase marketing. Upwork. Engineer and architect. You need somebody to build your website, to create your website. Upwork. Upwork deals in all of these things, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is not only good for some of you guys who want to start a business, but for you guys who have a business and want to make sure that it's doing fairly well. And listen to this. This is how they do it. This is a presentation for freelance jobs. They're looking for a product manager. They said hourly, renew 1 day ago. They need somebody hourly. Intermediate level. They're showing how much that they may pay somebody. Duration is more than 6 months. You see what I'm saying? So these are short-term and long-term projects. They deal in the same arena as Fiverr, but a little bit different. Less than 10 hours a week, hours needed. So we're looking for an experienced product manager who is passionate about building products that customers love. You will join a dynamic and fan-paced environment and work with cross-functional teams to design, build and roll out products, and deliver the company's vision and strategy. Check out our website at childrenstorytime.co. Now listen, while I'm doing this, if you guys are a product manager, you got a degree, all that good stuff, and you got some experience, you might want to go check out. This. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just giving you information to invest in. Have you noticed on this channel, I give you stuff to change your life that can help you out in your everyday, either to boost your business or be in business. That's what I love. I just want to help people. User research jobs, usability testing jobs. So they have all these little collectibles, right? These these tags to generate you in the right direction of what they need. Here's one, it's 3 to 6 months. And that's another job, product manager. Dynamic 365 business control, okay? Let's see what else. Expert level. They're going to pay out good money. They only need you for a month. Hours needed is less than 10 hours a week, okay? So listen, that's just a demo of what these guys do. And in comparison to Fiverr, look at the profit margins of Fiverr. Let's look at Fiverr today. They're up $3%. They're almost up 4%. Fiverr started off, ladies and gentlemen, look at this, last year at $26 a share. Fiverr today, up $165. And I'm a big time user of Fiverr. I use a lot of their products. My banners on my YouTube page. I use some emblem and stuff on my website. So when I'm telling you put Upwork in your portfolio before it blows up like Fiverr, please listen, because I want to make you guys some really good money. And don't be an emotional investor. You have to reiterate that, have to reinforce that, because a lot of you guys are like, oh, Upwork is down today. Listen, just let it do what it do. Just let it do what it do, and you're going to make some money, okay? Because I told you about Neo. A lot of you guys made thousands of dollars. I told you about the marijuana market. So you don't have to just invest in Canopy Grove. There's a lot of ones out there, Chronos Group. If there's any American ones, then invest in American ones, because guess what? Again, there's another 5 states coming out that legalize weeds. And I just did a review yesterday and told you within the next 5 years, 5 to 10 states, go back and look at that review, 5 to 10 states are going to make weed legal if they want to make some money. And maybe they heard me. They didn't hear me. They probably are. You know, a lot of stuff they do in the backdrop of the states, and then they make it public. But I'm not a savant. I'm not Nostradamus. But I do futuristic research of how the world is manifesting into, we're going to do this now because 5 years from now, we're going to, reach down and take ourselves out of debt. And marijuana is one of those ways, because when you deal with marijuana, it's just not THC, you have CBD. So Texas, right? They don't do recreational marijuana with THC. They do CBD, okay, which is a derivative of cannabinoid. So the reason why I'm getting all this information is to show you that this right here, just like the marijuana market, is going to blow up, and you guys should invest. But Upwork, there's some money to be made here, because look at Fiverr, okay? And I go to Fiverr. Here's my account. I got a $52 credit because I had to cancel a project, okay? So let me show you this is one of the people I use on here. She's really great. I'm not promoting her, but I'm just showing you a lot of stuff that I've done. And I canceled this last order because I didn't like some of the things she put out, some of her emblems or whatever. Let me see if I can find some things I've done here so you understand what I'm getting at. Let me see. Let me go to my orders. Yeah, let me go to my orders. Okay. They don't have. Let me see if I saved anything. Okay. I'm just showing you guys, because you guys may not know about Fiverr. Okay. Well, then I really get into some of the things that I've done. Let me see. Trying to get back to some of my things to show you guys about Fiverr. Look at this. Look at this, guys. That's my emblem, right? She did this. She created this emblem. I never took any credit for this. I paid for this. I wish I can show you. Here's the transparent version. Here's all the work that she did. I said, here's my review. Perfect. Very patient, does work as prescribed. Perfect for any type of project. I highly recommend her. And I keep going back to her. She said, oh, I remember you. She said, excellent experience buyer, was so cooperative and nice. I'm a nice guy. What can I say? But nonetheless, that's why I got my emblem done for less than $50. How much this cost me? Okay, total price was $92.50. But I just didn't get, this emblem. I got a transparent emblem. I got a banner. I got a whole social media packet, and I kept adding stuff onto it. I got the vectors. I got the SVG files, and then you guys know about pictures. You know what I'm talking about. That way I can plaster my emblem, like on my website. I can plaster my emblem everywhere. So if you take, for instance, Rossware, and I'm getting to Upwork. I'm showing you what Fiverr does so you can understand Upwork, okay? Look at this. See, I can put it anywhere I want to put it. Okay, this is my website. Now, I put all of this together, but I could have went to Upwork, okay? I could have went to Upwork and had somebody to write stuff on my website. Invest in Upwork. I'm just telling you. I never felt, you know me, if I feel really, really sure about it, then I've been right. I haven't been wrong yet. And I'll put my foot in my mouth. But here, investing, there's some risks. You could lose, but I don't know. I've been right. I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I think I'm going to be right. I just think I'm going to be right. Now, we understand that Fiverr and Upwork is in the same category, okay? Upwork versus Fiverr. And what are the main differences of these two, okay? Fiverr is generally cheaper than Upwork. What I tell you, cheaper. Fiverr is cheaper. That's why I love them, especially when you include fees. Fiverr is excellent for templates, things like logos, product description, voiceovers, and animation. Exactly what I got. I did animations. I did animations too. Let me show you something else. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me show you this really quickly. Okay. Now, Upwork did this. Fiverr did this. This is why I'm investing in Upwork so strongly. My intro. This is my intro. Come on now. I don't know what's going on. Fiverr did that. She did that. That was another piece. She did the animation. Okay. She did the animation and the music and all the graphics, the animations. Let me let you see that again so you can see the work. Less than $100. That look banging, don't it? I like, oh yeah, I want that. That's the joint I want right there. Let me tell you something. You don't have to pay a lot for this stuff. You just got to know where to look, and you get the information right here on Ross World. Let me get back to it. Okay. Now, the first one, if you guys been part of my channel for a very long time, where I made that, it took me a month to make it. It took her 2 or 3 days. That's why sometimes you just got to hire professionals. It took me a month to make my first one. Okay. Fiverr lets you search for defined service offerings, whereas Upwork uses a project bidding system. Upwork is generally better experienced web developers compared to Fiverr. So they're better at what they do if you want to build their website, you want to make it look wonderful. Because if you go through Wix, Wix got some templates. Wix is really good. But if you want it to look professional and have that great connectivity and great innovation and the colors are popping, Upwork. This is very important for your, let me move on. Now, I'm going to come back to this, but I just want to let you guys know about IPO. It was suspended because of regulatory questions of the issues. We understand that Ant is an IPO coming out of China, but they suspended. This is the world's largest IPO. This is the world's largest IPO. I'm not bullcrapping you. Look it up. But they suspended it, okay? So let's go back. I want to show you something really quickly. Let me go ahead and invest really quickly. Let me go back. Let me go back to Upwork. Let me put this money in here. Let me put this money in here. I'm going to take my remaining dollars that I have, okay, and I'm going to invest into Upwork. It's already up to 28 from 26. So I'm investing all of this money right here. I mean, it's not a lot, right? But nonetheless, I'm showing you that I'm very, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to have to hold it, okay? How many shares did I buy? Let me refresh. So I bought a contract at $215, and I just invested the rest of my money, okay, into Upwork. And it's only about 3 shares, 2.9 shares, okay? So right now, today, Upwork is up 40% already. Let me look at my options. Look at my options. I'm already making $10 in my option that I already bought, okay? So there's some money to be made, but let me continue on. Sorry about that. Let me continue on because I still have some information to give you guys, okay? Now, back on marijuana, because I'm going to show you how you guys are going to make money with me. I'm going to break it down to you. Now, we went over this already, how I did this video yesterday prior to the information about the states coming out about Montana, Mississippi, Arizona, New Jersey, and another state is legalizing recreational weed. You know why? Do you know why they're trying to legalize it? Because Washington, Oregon, California, and Colorado has made $1 billion almost every year they legalize recreational marijuana. Because some people like to play with marijuana and some people use it for medicinal uses. See, California was already known to sell marijuana, but for medicinal uses, for medical uses. Now they've done it for recreational. Alaska, you get that good old weed. Illinois, that good old weed. Michigan, Maine, DC, recreational weed. Recreational weed. Now they're talking about Arizona, Montana, South Dakota, recreational weed. And see, Texas, they only have CBD. And the CBD market is doing well because people don't like to use prescription drugs. I'm trying to make you some money, ladies and gentlemen. I really am. I'm really trying to make you some money. Weed is going to be the future of medicine too, right? Now, I'm going to tell you this. I've taken CBD. It helps me with inflammation that I had from football and also in the military for 20 years. I don't like taking stuff like Motrin all the time. All these drugs that they pump us, they like to prescribe for us. I like holistic doctors better than I like the regular doctor, especially like, okay, you have a problem with this, you got aches and pains, arthritis, take these pills. Then you become what? It's not even natural from the earth. It's made with chemicals. But marijuana has these derivatives, which you have THC and CBD that can be stripped. So if you guys are not into getting high as you're being, medically taken care of, then do CBD. But when we talk about investment, you should be looking for stocks. You should be looking for stocks like the one I showed you yesterday that Martha Stewart, an American, is a part of. Is she American? I think Martha Stewart is American. I know she smoked weed with Snoop and Willie Nelson, but anyway. But I put this stock out because we have to understand the entire country of Canada has legalized weed. The entire country of Canada has legalized weed. So this is why this is a long-term investment, and this is why I bought a long-term option on this. This is why I bought a long-term option on this. Now, hopefully it's to November 20th. Hopefully I make some money, but I'm already up $16. Some of you like, there ain't no money. I'm making money. I have no argument. So with that being said, let me read some of your notes. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. All right. We got Nolan Baptiste. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. We got, let's see who else we have in here. We got Mitchell Liggins. He says, good morning, brother and family from negative 23 degrees, Alaska. But listen, though, let's go back to Alaska. Hey, Mitch, how's the weed in Alaska? Because I see it has recreational weed. Anybody? No? Just me? Just me happy? Okay. But listen, if I haven't persuaded you enough about Upwork, hopefully I have. Okay. Hopefully I have. Let me go down to the end of my portfolio. We're looking for long-term investments, Upwork. Okay. I got about 3 shares and I bought an option. So I'm heavily investing in Upwork when it comes to my portfolio. Okay. So my options, let's see what my options are doing. I'm at 1.0%. It's teetering. But Upwork already today is up 40%. It's already up 40%. So again, this is the company that you are investing in. This is a company that you should invest in. This should be part of your portfolio. Now, Zach's, I want to go back over what Zach said again. I believe they're wrong. I believe you're wrong. See, value to me, I'm thinking long-term when it comes to value. Value for me, this is at least a B. They talk about growth is a B, momentum is a C. Growth here for me is a B. Now, I get with momentum because if you come back here and you look at the momentum, they came out strong. They started to dive down, but now they're on the uptick. But again, if we look futuristically, where is the business of the business of America happening? Right here online. And when you go back to Upwork, not only can you go hire a pro to handle your website, to create your website, to write words on your website. Look at this. Let's go into this really quickly. What kind of writing work do you need? Content writing, creative writing, grant writing, business writing, technical writing, career coaching, writing tutorial, editing and proofreading, ghost writing. Drake. Damn it. My bad. Not Drake. Drake, I'm just having fun, man. Don't shut down my channel. Copywriting. Listen, guys, am I not spilling the beans here for you guys? This is the worth of Upwork. Let me go back. Let me go into another one so you know. Web mode and software development, game development, product management, scripting, automation, Q&A testing, web and mobile design if you want to make an app, e-commerce development. This is the worth of Upwork for your portfolio. This is what you're getting. Design and creativity. If you want to do what I did and make a thing, you want to deal with Upwork or Fiverr, they're in the same markets. Animation, audio production, graphic and design, photography, presentation design. If you guys, maybe you're an administrator at your job and you have a presentation that you guys are going to do on Zoom or WebEx or Microsoft Teams or Google Meet, right? Or whatever platform you're using, you can have them to do the presentation design. Then you can have somebody to write the content like, yeah, I'm talking about this. Here's some information. Write me up something and then do the presentation design. You can just outsource it. They're like, Janet, your presentation was wonderful. You're like, oh, it took me so long. When you guys gave me this project, I really put my all into it. No, you didn't. You spent about $100 and you had somebody to do it for you. But hey, you get all the glory, right? Voice talent, video production, physical design, motion graphic design, brand identity and strategy, art and illustration. Here's another thing. When you guys build your websites, you can do a commercial. You can have them do a commercial, right? I'm just telling you these things because sales and marketing, listen to this: display advertising, lead generation, marketing strategy, public relation, telemarketing, social media marketing, search engine marketing, community management, market research, email marketing automation. So when somebody emails your business, you can do email and marketing automation. This is worth it, guys. Yeah. This is worth it. This is worth your investment because a lot of things are going to be outsourced. So there's a lot of talent and people out here who lost their jobs, or they're going to use Upwork and Fiverr as a side hustle. And this is the quality of work that you're going to get at a discounted price instead of going to a corporation. What about customer service? You're like, what could they possibly? Customer service and technical support. Okay, what type of customer service? They're going to answer your phone for. Like my business number, it's only 3 of us. We're overworked and overpaid. Underpaid. Data science and analytics, machine learning, deep learning, data engineering, data visualization. All of these products, I'm telling you guys, is going to help your business. And if you have some of these talents, if you're a product manager, you deal in animation and marketing sales, you can go in here and be one of the reps and get a job and make some money. The ones that I'm mainly concerned with is these top 4. Web, mobile, and software development. That's so I can make an app and make my website better. Design and creative. I can have those 2 technicians work with each other to make my website and my mobile app better. Writing, it takes me a while to really write good content. So I'm like, why not outsource it? I don't mean for my YouTube channel, again, my website. Then sales and marketing. I want to draw more traffic so I can hire more people. So I don't have an LLC, I have a corporation. Sometimes you have to spend money to make money. I know you heard that before. Sometimes you have to spend money to make money. And then you don't want to go on here and use their services. If you don't want to go in here and put yourself as a listed, freelancer so people can give you projects and work, then invest in it. Do all three, do two, but at least do one. And that's investing. I'm at least invest in it. My website is already up and running. It's not doing too bad. I got a couple of clients. I may go to Upwork to see what they can offer. Because with Fiverr, we understand it's international and Upwork is US based. The downside to Fiverr is one thing only, not the quality of talent. To me, it is the language barrier. Now, a lot of these people know English and they know English good enough to get it done because as you can tell, I got some good products. But there is a language barrier. You're like, I can barely speak English myself. Let me just go to Upwork. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know I tried to sell you on Upwork because I want you guys to make some money. I want you guys to make some money here. So let's go back. Mitch says, many weed stores are popping up in Fairbanks, Alaska. I got my eye on this one. You should, sir. You should. JF, Ross is Upwork still a buy at 28. Yes. Yes. We got someone from Periscope. How long do you think of holding the Upwork shares options? I'm going to hold it for a very long time, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, we got Upwork right here, correct? Look at Fiverr. Look at Fiverr. Where's Fiverr at? Fiverr is still up, guys. Let's look at today. Fiverr is up 6%. Fiverr is up 6%, okay? So when I come back out here, I say, well, I'm definitely not going to buy Fiverr at $170, right? But let me ask you this. If I would have did this review on Fiverr a year ago, before it popped, would you have bought it at this price? Would you have bought it at 26? So when you ask me, should you buy it at 28? You know what I'm going to do to you? I'm going to do this. I told my math teacher. I told my math teacher this. I took trigonometry, geometry, pre-cal, calculus. I said, I don't need all of that. She said, yes, you are. You're going to need this. You're going to need this math. I said, no, because I'm from Washington, D.C. I went to all black high school. Not all black. We had El Salvadorans. Salvadorans and Vietnamese, but it was majority black. It was about 85% black. And we had Dominicans, but it was 85% black in Washington, D.C. And I told my trigonometry teacher, I said, we don't need all that. We need addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Fractions and percentages. $26. $26 per share. Right now is up $170. I'm rounding up. At 551%. So I almost feel like it's an insult that you will ask me if Upwork is a buy at $28, $29. I'm projecting Upwork to hit $100. Not tomorrow, not next month, not next year, but I'm saying within the next 2 years. At least 80, at least. So it's an insult because I did this. That's what I did. That's it. Equals that amount of money. That's what I did. So don't do that. Don't come to my channel and ask silly questions. I didn't say stupid. Okay, I don't say any question is stupid, but that's silly. Okay, I'm not mad at you. $26, $170. Right? $28 is gonna hit it, bruh. Okay. Now, when you look at this, you're saying, okay, they hit $22 and then they started to drop. What are they at now? I'm trying to make you guys some money. Okay. I'm trying to make you guys some money. Now, it says, Mitchell said, which weed company in Alaska that's doing well? I don't smoke weed either, so I don't know. As far as investing, I don't know as far as Alaska weed companies either. So that information I'm not actually privy to. But I will tell you guys this. Tonight, I go live at 7 p.m. I probably go live around 6 p.m. Anywhere between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central, I go live. But again, I want to introduce you, me when I find a good channel for you guys to go subscribe to with good information. I believe this channel right here is good for you guys. Again, I want to show you again. This is called Redhead Promise Illumination. If you type in YouTube, RPI intro, you're going to come to this channel, and you see me, I'm subscribed over here with the notification bell, because this young lady does life coaching videos for business, fitness, and finance. I absolutely love the channel. I gave you guys the Black media channels, the Black Authority, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Professor Black Truth, TD Hip Hop Media, all these people. So this is another great channel that's just starting off. I got some of the information. This is a great, really, really beautiful young lady. Great information. Absolutely love. I love the thumbnails too, because they just speak to what she's saying inside the videos. So guys, ladies and men, doesn't matter who you are. Type in RPI intro in your YouTube. Go over to this channel. Here's the emblem, and it's simply labeled RPI. It was hard for me to find, but I found it. Really, really good information. Okay, so go over there and you guys subscribe to that channel. Okay, but nonetheless, I'll be live anywhere between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central. Please join me then. We'll talk some more about finances, and I think the way that you guys should go. I know there's a lot of you that are not doing well financially, but you would like to invest. But with this information, I'm going to help you guys in your financial literacy. Because I know a lot of times I get on here, I say certain terms and words, and I don't have the time to explain everything. But I want you guys to understand that. So we're going to go over some financial literacy stuff tonight. Okay. What cannabis stock you recommend? Right now, I recommend Canopy Growth, and the ticker and symbol for that is CGC. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. And ladies and gentlemen, at any time that you guys want to talk to me, want to ask me questions rather than doing the chat, believe me, I always have the ability to put a link so you can come live with or without your video to ask your questions. I'd rather you ask that, because I'm getting into the groove where I'm not really reading all the comments. So I'm going to leave that link. So if you have any questions, you can just click on the link. I'll see that you came in. I'll bring you in. You can ask your question. That way everybody else can actually hear it. Okay. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a question right now, the link is provided. I'm going to wait about 10 seconds and I'm going to get off of here. I got to start preparing for tonight's live cast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time for today. If you guys are just joining, please rewind the tape. A lot of great information came out from this. Please rewind the video. A lot of great information for your investment portfolio, and you should buy this stock. Learn money and be inspired. You have a great and wonderful day. I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Central. I'm out.